Learn a little bit about totem poles in the Northwest Pacific Native Americans. So where are they found? Totem poles were made by Native American tribes along the Northwest Pacific coast. These tribes lived in what is now modern-day Alaska, Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia, Canada. The map on the left shows areas where the totem poles were part of tribal life. Why are they not all over the U.S.? Tribes in the Pacific Northwest benefited from abundant fishing and hunting grounds. Unlike societies based on agriculture, these tribes had more free time to devote to activities like making totem poles. So they didn't spend all their time farming to get their food. Those of you that have farms at your house know it's a lot of work. There are hours and hours spent outside getting the crops ready. So these tribes didn't have to do that. They would go out and hunt and gather. So they had more time to spend on art projects like totem poles. What is a totem pole? Built by the indigenous people of the Pacific Northwest and made out of wood, totem poles are large sculptures carved into a pillar made from a large tree. They usually depict animals and faces believed to be symbolic of deities worshipped by these people. So they would find a nice, large, straight tree, nice, strong tree, cut it down, and then they would take the branches off, shave it down, get a nice cylinder, and then they would carve in the pictures of animals that had important meanings to them. Why did they make them? Many totem poles display their people's legendary descent from animals and tell the story of that people's beliefs. Different tribes built totem poles for different reasons. Some types of poles served as a welcome to visitors and were constructed on the beach. Frontal poles were displayed outside the door of each family's home. These poles tell the story of that individual family. Memorial poles had the crest of a fallen chief atop symbols depicting that chief's achievements. Here's some pictures of some of those different types of totem poles. The one on the left is a welcome one. It's a single figure facing the water to welcome visitors with open arms. The one in the middle is in front of a longhouse. It's the frontal totem pole. It's displayed outside a family's door. This pole shows that family's legendary descent from animals. And the one on the right is memorial. Stands alone, topped with a crest animal above a depiction of the chief's achievements. So it's kind of a life story of that chief. Some of the common animals that you may see on totem poles: an owl, a bear, salmon, and an eagle. Native Americans used animals they saw in everyday life. These animals, sometimes believed to be deities, are usually ornate with over-exaggerated features. So they worshiped the animals. It was part of their religious beliefs. How are they made? To make a totem pole, a craftsman would start by cutting down a large tree, usually a redwood. They would then drag the tree to their workspace and elevate it on wood supports. The artist would begin to rough out the various sections of the totem pole using hand tools. Different tools were used for different cuts and details. After the carving is complete, the artist applies color to the pole. The totem pole is then transported to where it will stand and would be hoisted into place. Okay, take a look at the next PowerPoint to see an activity where you can draw your own totem pole animal. Thank you.